The opinions expressed on this program are solely those of its hosts, guests, or callers, and do not necessarily represent the opinions of WTBR-FM, its management, other producers, or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone. This is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. We are recording this after the 2-day snowstorm, and we are going to be talking about all of the upcoming spring and summer events. So it's a little funny to be looking outside the studio and seeing all of the snow on the ground, talking about all of the spring and summer upcoming events. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. And we do have a lot of things happening in the spring and summer months. Spring officially kicks off very soon. If you're listening to this at the end of March, it's already spring. Woohoo! And there are a lot of things going on. First of all, I wanted to go over some fun things happening throughout the month of March that have been featured in our Love Pittsfield newsletter. The City of Pittsfield's Office of Cultural Development runs lovepittsfield.com, and we put out a newsletter every Thursday. It goes out around noon, and it goes over all of the events of the week and beyond. If you have an event in Pittsfield, please let us know about it, because we want to let everybody else know about it. And we have thousands of subscribers to this newsletter that get these events every week. The newsletter goes out Thursday around noon and goes over the events. One of the events is the Iris Residency Community Day. The Berkshire Immigrant Center is working with Mass MoCA, studios at Mass MoCA, to present this event on Saturday, March 18th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Berkshire Community College Connector Space. This will involve art by Iris residents and also a presentation and community discussion around the resources for immigrant artists in the region. Local artists will be playing live music. Again, that's Saturday, March 18th from 4 to 7 p.m. Word by Word is doing a St. Patrick's Day Word by Word event, Story Slam. That's on Friday, March 17th. And the Berkshire Art Center in Pittsfield is hopping. They have lots of events that happen every week. They've been doing these art night out for adults and for families. Check out their website for sure about all of the events happening. The Young Dubliners are performing for St. Patrick's Day at the Colonial Theater. That's very exciting. And then there is a lecture and craft beer tasting. Pittsfield's commercial brewing history was over 60 years in the making, when in 1886, Jacob Gimlich, one of the principals of the successful Pittsfield brewery firm, Gimlich and White, declared people should, quote, use beer for their refreshment and invigoration in a temperate, manly, proper way, unquote. This is an event put on by the Berkshire County Historical Society, and they are teaming with Hot Plate Brewing Company and Shire Brew House. That's on March 23rd. March 23rd. Music Trivia is an ongoing event at Methuselah. That is DJ Pup Daddy. Look for those happenings from Methuselah. And this is a really cool thing that the Colonial Theater, Berkshire Theater Group at the Colonial Theater is doing. A celebration of women of the Berkshires, highlighting Berkshire women in the arts. This show features performances by Gina Coleman, Olga Dunn Dance Company, Wanda Houston, Marianne Palermo, and the All-Star Women's Band, along with more of our extraordinary region's unsung female heroes in the art, business, social, and medical communities. Join us for an evening of celebrating women of the Berkshires. That's March 24th at the Colonial Theater. So we are just finishing, when we're recording this, we're just finishing a 2-day snow event where city municipal offices were closed, the schools have been closed, lots of trees down, lots of wires down. We're very thankful for all the crews that were out there throughout all of it, making the roads safe and clearing the trees from the road. And we are appropriately talking about upcoming spring and summer events. This is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We are so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the Director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We are happy to host this radio show on Friday mornings at 8:30 every week. Typically, we do have a guest talking about all of the things, but due to the snow events over the past couple of days, that's not happening. So I'm so happy to be here telling everyone about all of the things happening in the spring, and we will even get into the summer coming up. We're very excited that there's still comedy going on. There is an event on April 13th, save the date, live stand-up comedy at Berkshire Palette at Hotel on North. That's the restaurant at the Hotel on North. Thursday, April 13th, Dan Altano, Erica Nolan, Bree Morrison, and Charlie Nadler. A great night of stand-up returns with those comedians, and some of them were featured in the Transformer Fest that Thomas Lewis worked hard to put on in Pittsfield. So that's on April 13th at 7:30. We recommend that you do make reservations for that. That link is on the Love Pittsfield website and the newsletter. It's an Eventbrite link for this event, and you can get tickets. Again, that comedy show is Thursday, April 13th at Hotel on North's Berkshire Palette restaurant. Very cool. There are some, Emergence by Lexi Weiner. Immerse yourself into the amazing and colorful work of local painter Lexi Weiner by checking out her new exhibition, Emergence, now on view at the Berkshire Art Center Gallery Window, the BAC Gallery Window. That's at 141 North Street. That'll be on view throughout the month of March. So next time you're going down North Street, walking or driving, definitely check that out in the window of the Berkshire Art Center. This is something very appropriate. I talked about Berkshire Art Center and the free family drop-ins. First Friday and the third Saturday of every month. It's an ongoing event. Berkshire Art Center does free family drop-ins. Join the Berkshire Art Center at their new Pittsfield location, as we said, 141 North Street, for creative family fun. Each month, they will offer free family drop-ins on the first Friday of the month from 5:30 to 7:30 and the third Saturday of the month from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. There will be a rotating set of projects for families to participate in at their own pace with the guidance and support of a faculty artist during this art-tastic drop-in event. Free family drop-ins are open to the public, and all children must be accompanied by an adult. We are so happy that the Berkshire Art Center is in Pittsfield at 141 North Street. They opened a Pittsfield location a few months ago, and we're very happy that they did so. They also are doing a free Parent and Me art meetup. That's the second and fourth Saturday of every month. This is, again, an ongoing event with Berkshire Art Center. Join Berkshire Art Center at their new Pittsfield location, 141 North Street, for a consistent time to connect with other parents while engaging in a creative and fun art project with your littles. At each meeting, Berkshire Art Center will offer a rotating project for families to participate in at their own pace with the guidance and support of a faculty artist. Socialize and create in this safe and nurturing environment. This group is free and all children must be accompanied by an adult. That again is the second and fourth Saturdays at Berkshire Art Center. Creative Makerspace is also the second and fourth Saturday of every month. Join this twice monthly meeting of makers to get your creativity flowing as you work on your own projects, share ideas, chat, and create alongside other makers in this casual and creative environment. That is the second and fourth Saturday. Berkshire Art Center has its own website with all of this information on it. They again are located at 141 North Street in Pittsfield. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I am the Director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We are very happy to be located in the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts, a city-owned building with a rotating art gallery and artist studios throughout the building. We just recently hosted the 40 Shades of Green event alongside the Pittsfield Irish Sister City Committee. And that was a very successful artist reception held on a Sunday afternoon. We are now gearing up to partner with the Berkshire Art Association for two events. One is Unfinished, a show, an exhibit called Unfinished, and the other one is a yearly fellowship show, which features and highlights the works of college students that either go to college in Berkshire County or who are from Berkshire County and go to art school elsewhere. These are artists from Berkshire County or who go to school in Berkshire County that are featured at the show, and there are prizes for this show. That is the annual Berkshire Art Association Fellowship Show. And all of that information is on the Berkshire Art Association website and, of course, linked through lovepittsfield.com. We're excited that I've been saying we're recording this after a 2-day snow event in Pittsfield, and the people probably most excited in Pittsfield about this snow event are Bosque, the owners and managers of Bosque Mountain, because it means fresh snow in March. They are hosting a weekend of skiing March 17th through the 19th. Spring skiing, live music, a terrain park event, prize giveaways, special discounts for lift tickets, a shamrock treasure hunt for free. All of that information is on the Love Pittsfield newsletter or the Bosque website, and it's TBD as far as how long they will be open this season, but I'd say 22 inches of snow might help extend that season. The skiers and Bosque are very excited about this snow that just fell. But this radio program is playing throughout the month of March, so we are excited to be highlighting some spring, and even we'll get into some summer events as well. Hancock Shaker Village is gearing up to reopen for their Baby Animals event in April, but in the meantime, they will be hosting a special event, Charles Sheeler and the Shaker Aesthetic, Wednesday, March 29th at 12 p.m. at Hancock Shaker Village, which is in West Pittsfield on West Housatonic Street. HancockShakerVillage.org will have more information on that. And again, the Baby Animals kick off in mid-April, so save the date for that annual spring cuteness. That really does get us in the mood for spring. I mentioned the Iris Residency Community Day. That's on Saturday, March 18th at Berkshire Community College, a collaboration with the studios at Mass MoCA and the Berkshire Immigrant Center. Save the date. This is an interesting event, and I'm wearing my hats of all kinds with Cultural Pittsfield, but also my volunteer hat. We announced an event, an all-women's golf event happening on Monday, June 12th that will benefit the Berkshire United Way and Elizabeth Freeman Center. They will both be dividing those proceeds evenly. Save the date for this tournament, Monday, June 12th. This is an all-women golf event. It is unprecedented. It's women empowering women, 27 foursomes in a scramble format. There are also opportunities for networking post-golf tournament if you are not a golfer. This information is all on the Berkshire United Way website, berkshireunitedway.org. There is also a Red Tea Tournament Instagram page to follow along. We encourage you to help us spread the word. We're looking for sponsors and players for that tournament on Monday, June 12th at Berkshire Hills Country Club. This beer tasting event we did reference. It's in the garage at the Colonial Theater, lecture and craft beer tasting with the Berkshire Historical Society, Hot Plate, and Shire Beer. We talked about the live comedy going on there's an event on Saturday, March 18th at Zion Lutheran Church. There is also an event in April at the Hotel on North. Love Pittsfield will be featuring all of those events on its website. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield radio show. We are on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the wonderful city of Pittsfield. We feature this show every Friday morning at 8:30, and typically there are guests that talk about all of the things. However, we just had a recent snow event when we're recording this, so that is not happening. I'm happy to be looking ahead to spring and summer events in Pittsfield because it is, depending on when you're listening to this, it is almost spring or spring has already sprung officially on the calendar. So we are excited to be thinking ahead to spring and summer events. One thing that happens every Sunday consistently at Dottie's Coffee Lounge on North Street is the Domingo Brunch. And Sunday, March 19th, it will be featuring Jason Ennis and Natalia Bernal. They are a husband-wife duo, and they do amazing musical performances. Every Sunday at Dottie's, starting at 10 o'clock, there is live music to listen to while you munch on your delicious breakfast. So definitely check that out on Sundays if you haven't already. The Love Pittsfield and Downtown Pittsfield and Beyond guide is about to go live, which is very exciting. That's a lot of work for a lot of people behind the scenes, so it's exciting to launch that. We will be sharing that in upcoming newsletters. If you do not subscribe to the Cultural Pittsfield, Love Pittsfield newsletter, please do. You can go to lovepittsfield.com to get more information on the Love Pittsfield newsletter and also to subscribe to it. At the bottom of the Love Pittsfield website, there is a place to subscribe to the newsletter. So we welcome you to do that. And if you're hosting an event in Pittsfield, please let us know about it. We would love to help publicize your event in the Love Pittsfield newsletter that goes out to thousands of people throughout Pittsfield and beyond to know about all of the things going on in Pittsfield, which even throughout the winter and spring and quote unquote off season, there is still a ton of events happening in Pittsfield. This is interesting that we featured recently in our newsletter. It happens every Thursday night. It's Living in Recovery open mic night every Thursday at 81 Linden Street on the second floor. It's hosted by Ed Moran. and members of Living in Recovery. Free entry, free coffee and cold beverages. It's alcohol and drug free, but it's an open mic night, so you can show up early. Sign-ups begin around 8 o'clock, and the start time is 8:30. And Living in Recovery hosts this. It's open to all. Come chill and have fun in an environment free from alcohol. Again, that's every Thursday night, open mic night at 81 Linden Street on the second floor. So definitely check that out. The farmers market is still inside the downtown Pittsfield, it's now the Pittsfield Farmers Market. Roots Rising hosts it. That is still inside on the second Saturday of every month at Zion Lutheran Church until May. It will be on the second Saturday, but it's so awesome at all of the things that they have at the farmers market throughout the winter. The fresh produce and the cheese and the meats and coffee. Nick Russo and Crosswalk Coffee was there last time. So it's very cool to go to the farmers market all season long. They will be back outside starting in May for their outdoor weekly season. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. We are happy to be at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts in Pittsfield. The Lichtenstein is a city-owned building with a rotating art gallery and several artist studios and a pottery studio in the basement that Mr. Jim Horsford runs classes out of. We're very excited to show off the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts because it was Kitty Lichtenstein that donated that building to the city of Pittsfield, and it now houses the Office of Cultural Development offices and the rotating art gallery that features a different show every month. In this case, the Berkshire Art Association will be hosting an unfinished show, an exhibition called Unfinished, and then they will be transferring it to the Fellowship Show, which features college art students either from Berkshire County or going to school in Berkshire County. So they both have chances of receptions at the Lichtenstein, a chance to see all of this art, but also in general, the Lichtenstein, when we have an exhibit up and running, the Lichtenstein will be open from Wednesday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Lichtenstein is open 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we're always happy to be showing off all of the amazing exhibits from the community. And the Berkshire Art Association is the one featured for much of the end of March and then into April. The first part of it is Unfinished exhibition, and then we move into the Berkshire Art Association's annual Fellowship Show, which features college art students from the Berkshires or go to school in the Berkshires. We are also so excited to start talking about spring and summer. We, Siobhan and I, in the Office of Cultural Development, are starting to solidify plans for Third Thursday. We have General Dynamics Mission Systems on board to host, as the presenting sponsor, the May youth-themed Third Thursday. They come out with just awesome interactive experiments that are way cool. And they will have a presence at every Third Thursday, but May will be a little bit of a bigger presence. And we do give a huge shout out to General Dynamics for keeping Third Thursday alive during COVID. They put together these cool at-home kits for people to do at home during COVID and to kind of keep the spirit of Third Thursday alive. So Third Thursday will be back in May, June, July, and August at the Common from 5 to 8 p.m. May will have a youth theme. The presenting sponsor is General Dynamics Mission Systems. June, we're partnering with Jacob's Pillow, which is always an amazing partnership. They bring in some really cool performers, so that will be good. And in July, we are going to have a music theme of some sort. August, we have solidified that Lenco will be the presenting sponsor once again, and we will have a Touch a Truck event for the August third Thursday, kind of a back-to-school celebration for the third Thursday in August, with Lenco hosting the Touch a Truck along with some city vehicles. That is always cool, and it's hard to believe will be talking about back to school during the August third Thursday hosted by Lenco and the Touch a Truck event. But we are planning ahead for third Thursday. The vendor applications are out. It is at the Common once again. We had meetings afterwards, and people all decided that the Common was an amazing venue for third Thursday. It was great to have the vendors around that circle. It was cool to use the performance stage, the performing area stage. And it worked out really well. And according to Downtown Pittsfield, Inc., the attendees of third Thursday still went downtown before, during, or after to go to those restaurants. They were all just as busy as they were when third Thursday was on North Street. So we're thrilled to be doing third Thursday once again on the Common, May, June, July, and August, with different themes and presenting sponsors every month. Right now we have General Dynamics Mission Systems for the May youth themed, and Lenco solidified for the August Touch a Truck theme. Thank you both, Lenco and General Dynamics, for stepping forward to be the presenting sponsor. Once again, this is the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show. We're so happy to be on WTBR 89.7 FM, Pittsfield Community Radio. My name is Jen Glockner. I am the host of this wonderful radio show, and typically we do have guests on the show. And because we have just come off a 2-day snow event when we're recording this show, we do not have guests. So I am telling all of you about all of the cool upcoming events happening in Pittsfield and beyond. Once again, please subscribe to the Love Pittsfield newsletter that goes out on Thursday and goes over all of the upcoming events. If you do have an event in Pittsfield, let us know. We're so happy to feature it on the Love Pittsfield newsletter and on our website. As I said, we, the Office of Cultural Development, have our offices at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts, and we are hosting the Berkshire Art Association's Unfinished exhibition coming up for the end of March and a little bit in April, and the reception will be March 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts. This features work by artists from the Berkshires and beyond. The name of the show is Unfinished, Embracing the Incomplete. So as you can imagine, the pieces of art will be quote unquote unfinished. That opening reception again is March 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. The Berkshire Art Association is presenting that. And then they go on and take this show down and put the fellowship show up, which features art students who either live in the Berkshires or they go to school in the Berkshires. They will all be on exhibit for the fellowship show at the Lichtenstein Center for the Arts. The awards ceremony for that fellowship show will be held on Saturday, April 15th from 3 to 5 p.m. The BAA College Fellowship Show was open to Berkshire County, Massachusetts residents enrolled at the undergraduate level as art majors at any college in the country, as well as non-residents majoring in art at a Berkshire County college, including Berkshire Community College, MCLA, Williams, and Simon's Rock. Again, that award ceremony will be held on Saturday, April 15th from 3 to 5 p.m. All right. This has been the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show, the Cultural Pittsfield Radio Show on WTBR 89.7 FM. My name is Jen Glockner, and I'm very happy to be a part of the Pittsfield community and the radio show. I'm the director of the Office of Cultural Development for the City of Pittsfield. And thank you, WTBR 89.7 FM, for hosting this radio show every week at 8:30 on Friday. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the temperature, whatever it may be. Happy spring, everybody.